Also tonight, local veterans are reacting after President Trump announced the renaming of Fort Cavazos back to Fort Hood. The decision is sparking a mix of emotions as some say it wasn't necessary, while others say it's important to preserve history.
Back in May of 2023, when Fort Hood was renamed Fort Cavazos in honor of General Richard Edward Cavazos, a Texas-born hero of the Korean and Vietnam Wars. The renaming to Fort Cavazos came as an effort to the Biden administration to remove the names, symbols, displays, monuments, and paraphernalia that honor or commemorate the Confederate States of America.
Well, now President Trump has reversed that initiative for Fort Cavazos and 6 other Army posts. To restore the original names of the posts, the Army found different service members with the same last names. Army retiree Jason Britato once served at Fort Hood. He says he supports the name change and urges others to learn about who Colonel Robert B. Hood was.
Seeing the fact that not only did it go back to the name that we're used to, it also honored a veteran from World War I that served honorably in the United States Army, in the United States Armed Forces. So it's a win-win on both sides. I believe, and a lot of people believe, it should have never been changed in the first place.
Well, General Richard Cavazos' granddaughter, Sarita Cavazos, told 6 News while their family is saddened by this news, a name change won't impact the legacy of the men and women who served. In a statement, the U.S. Army says it will take all necessary actions to rename all 7 Army installations.
Now that Fort Cavazos will be renamed back to Fort Hood, here are 3 things to know about the new namesake. First, it will now be named after Colonel Robert Hood, who served in World War I, earning the Distinguished Service Cross for his service. Second, he joined the Army in 1917 and shipped to France with the 12th Field Artillery. He was promoted to captain less than a year later. And third, he rose to the ranks of lieutenant colonel during World War II and retired in 1961. He later died in 1964 at 73 years old.